On Gravitas Plus this week, we turn our attention to a grim and disturbing trend, the rise in dowry-related violence and deaths across India. Despite decades of legal prohibition, the age-old practice of dowry continues, claiming the lives of young women, many just months or years into their marriage. One of the most horrifying recent cases is that of 28-year-old Nikki Bhatti, a young woman from Greater Noida who was allegedly burnt alive by her husband, Vipin Bhatti, over a dowry demand of rupees 36 lakh. Her family had already given substantial dowry, including an SUV and gold, but her in-laws reportedly wanted more. On August 16th, Nikki sustained 80% burn injuries inside her home in Greater Noida. Initially, she claimed that her injuries were caused by gas cylinder blast. But soon, her sister filed an FIR alleging a far more sinister truth, that Nikki has been set on fire using paint thinner during an argument with her husband over dowry demands. At the age of 28, Nikki Bhatti succumbed to her injuries. Unfortunately, Nikki's case is not an isolated one. According to National Crime Record Bureau, over 6,500 women die due to dowry-related violence in India every year. That is roughly 17 women every day. And these are the cases which have been reported behind closed doors. Thousands more suffer. According to the National Crime Records Bureau, 35,493 brides died in India. That's between 2017 and 2022. Which again averages nearly 20 deaths a day. For what? For dowry demands. And the list goes on. Just days after Noida horror, a school teacher from Jodhpur set herself and a 3-year-old child on fire over dowry. Police say that they recovered a suicide note that said that the woman was being harassed by her husband and in-laws for dowry demands. And what about the 3-year-old child? According to the reports, the child fell to the floor and died immediately due to severe burns. Then in June this year, there was a bizarre case that was reported. A couple in Bihar's Muzaffarpur district asked their daughter-in-law to donate kidney to her ailing husband since she failed to get a bike, cash and jewelry as dowry. Narrating her ordeal, the lady stated that she was married in 2021 and after initial years of peace and harmony, her in-laws started tormenting her mentally and physically, forcing her to get cash and bike from her parents' house. While the country continues to battle the deeply entrenched dowry system, a more insidious cruelty often goes unspoken. Discrimination against women for their skin tone, body type, and even for daring to pursue a career. When combined, all these pressures become a silent war many women fight within the walls of their very own homes. From New Delhi to Patna, Bengaluru to Bhopal, the story may change language, but the plot remains similar. In one such incident, a techie was found dead. Why? Yes, there were demands for dowry, but alongside financial demands, she was also humiliated for her skin tone. She was also taunted for her skin color. According to reports, the mother-in-law allegedly said, and I'm quoting here, "You are dark, not a good match for my son. Leave him, we will find him a better match." The techie's family claims that the combination of repeated financial pressure, verbal abuse and humiliation contributed to her death. The question we ask on Gravitas Plus this week is, when did marriage become a price tag? And when did a woman's worth depend on a physical appearance? And are the laws in India enough? According to the National Crime Records Bureau, in the 2017-2022 period, an average of 7,000 cases of dowry deaths were reported. But again, it is important to note that these were only reported cases as several more go unreported. India has one of the strictest anti-dowry laws in the world, yet thousands of women die every year because of dowry-related violence. Why? Are the laws truly not enough, or are they powerful only on paper? The Dowry Prohibition Act 1961 makes both giving and taking dowry a punishable offence. Section 498A of the Indian Penal Code criminalizes cruelty by a husband or his family. It is a non-bailable offence with imprisonment up to 3 years. So in theory, these laws offer protection, but in practice, victims face an uphill battle. Survivors often find themselves battling not just their abusers, but a system that questions their motives. Families may urge compromise, and courts are overloaded, the trials dragging on for years. In India, under dowry law like Section 8A of the Dowry Prohibition Act, if the prosecution establishes a dowry demand, the burden of proof shifts to the accused to demonstrate their innocence. And this is a problem because it reverses the usual innocent until proven guilty principle. This means that the accused must actively prove that they are not guilty rather than the prosecution proving their guilt. Under this section, the law rightly aims to protect women, but it also shifts the burden onto the accused to prove their innocence. A reversal of justice in some eyes, a necessary shield in others. So the question remains, are these laws enough? Or are we simply fighting a social evil with legal tools without addressing the deeper rot in our mindset? Despite strict laws, despite public outrage, the menace persists quietly, violently, and perhaps tragically.